No, I think it's clear,
Yeah,
right?
it's clear now.
Yeah. So how much you confident in React? So how many year experience you have in React.js?
Sorry.
So how much experience you have in React.js?
In 2.7 years.
Okay, and JavaScript.
It's 3.7.
Okay. So you paste just a line of code in JavaScript. Can you tell me the output of this?
Okay. The chat. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, from this is like 33 and it's six, four, seven,
Mm-hmm.
and it's 15.
15.
Yes.
Oh, can you write down on chat?
Okay. Sorry, it is string, right? So it is like a 4 3 in string. It is 4 4 3, and 8 in string.
Why 8? Why 8? Don't you think?
Sorry. Hello.
Yes. Hello?
Yeah. Hello.
Yes. Do you think that can you write down in chat window the output?
Tag. Okay. Then 4 plus
Hello?
yeah. Hello. Yeah. I think it is
Yes. Okay. That's fine. I believe some network issue in your side. I believe.
hello.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I believe some network issue in your side.
For me. Okay. Hello.
Yes. Yes. That's now that's fine.
Mm.
And what should be the output of this for loop?
For loop. Okay. Equals to 0. Fine. Develop scope. I will be like 5.
I
5.
Wi-Fi.
Why is like it like it is int. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Is it
Yeah, I'm
int?
listening. Please go ahead.
Like is it int or it is a variable?
It's I variable. I equal to 0.
Yes, I is equals to, int I is equals to 0. In JavaScript, I
Yes.
think int.
I think you have some issue in your I think network issues.
Hello. Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Yes.
Okay.
What are the ECMA 6 features?
Echo 6 features are like uh, features let const and like destructuring and
Mm-hmm.
template strings and promises
Mm.
and rest and spread operator
What are
and
the
add
promises?
functions. Sorry.
Okay. Uh, What are the states of promises?
States of promises is like it has like a pending, fulfilled, and reject.
Okay. Can we use only await in promises?
Can we use only without async?
No, without then.
Without then, no. In promise, no. Stop.
Okay. Okay, what are the lifecycle components of React?
Lifecycle components in React are like a constructor. The one thing is a get derived state from props, and component will a component did mount, and component did update, and component will unmount. Constructor is used like to initialize the local state of the component, but like by assigning an object to this, and then is like a get derived state from props is like it updates the state before the before the render method executes. It updates the state of the component, and then is like component date mount. Component date mount is like it executes as soon as the render method executes. It only execute once. It allows us to perform the ajax calls. We can make the ajax calls in it, and then is like get component date update. Component date update is like we can like based on the state changes, the component will re-render. It component will be re-render, and it updates the state. And component date mount is like if we delete any component, if we delete any element, or if we perform any deleting actions in that case, the component will mount, unmount will execute.
What is unidirectional data flow?
Unidirectional data flow is like a passing from the, like it is a one directional, like a passing from parent to child. It is one way.
Okay. And what is server side rendering in React?
Server side rendering.
Yes.
Server side rendering React is like fetching the data from the API, or like
No, have you heard about server side rendering concept in React?
I've heard, but I have no idea about it.
Okay, what is array destructuring?
Array destructuring is like if there is an object of properties like a name, a first name and last name, and age. Through destructuring, we'll be declaring the left hand side with a const and let. You'll be using that like giving the variables like first name comma last name comma age is equals to the reference of the particular object, so that we can directly access the instead of accessing the object dot first name, we can directly access the first name and last name and the age directly.
Where we use array destructuring in React.
In React is like when we fetching the data from an API, it has like a number of properties, the required properties. We want only the name and age of that particular in from that particular object. We can directly access the name and age, and we can we can like append it to the UI.
Okay. Suppose I have a parent component, and inside that I have a child, right?
Yes.
So I'm making some change in parent only.
Okay.
And do you think the child also re-render?
Yes, child will also re-render.
Then how can you stop this behavior? Because I don't want to render the child.
Okay, in such case we can use a should component update.
No, because I'm using functional component.
Okay, functional component
inside child. So what can you do for this?
In functional component.
So if Sridhar, if you are sure about anything, then just fine. Otherwise, you can leave that. Otherwise, it could create a bad impact.
Okay.
So if I is sure about this, otherwise you can leave that.
Yes. Okay.
What is React memo?
React memo is like I have never used it, but I have knowledge like it allows us to like create the instead of it performs in functional in class component, we'll be using the hierarchy components to perform the same logics. So in the same case, use memo is also used to perform the instead of using the same logics in the different components, through use memo we can achieve it within the single component. It takes the function and it returns the function and its value based on that.
What is pure component?
This component is like it like by default it implements the should component update, like it compares the shallow comparison of the previous state with current state, previous props with current props. Then only if there is any changes in that, it only re-renders. Instead of it will not, if there is no change in that, it will not re-render.
How to pass data from child to parent?
Child to parent, through event handling we can pass the data, like through the arguments. On the event handling we can pass the value of the argument. Hello.
How to pass data from parent to child?
Through props we can pass the parent to child. Through props we can pass the data.
Can we pass React hook as a props?
React hook as a prop. React hook as a prop. No.
No means?
No, we
No.
cannot pass it.
Okay. Okay. What is higher order components?
The higher components in React, in class components, are like instead of like if there is a if there are two logics performing, the same two logics performing in the different components, like A and B has the same logic, and instead of using the same logic in the different components, we will be creating a constant logic. Like if in the single component will be will be performing the logic, and from the required component, if A requires the data, instead of performing the logic in that, if we want to test render a like presentation, passing the component to the higher order component, it returns a new component with the data.
Okay.
Perform the calculations and returns the data.
Okay. What is React fragment?
React fragment is like if you want to remove the unnecessary divs from like the
Okay.
DOM, we can use React fragments.
Okay. How to set the focus of a input control on button click in React?
It like through users we can achieve it. We can
What?
access
Sorry?
with refs we can achieve it.
Okay. Okay.
Access the input direct access. It gives us direct access to the input values.
What is use effect hook?
Use effect in functional component is like it executes as soon as the return statement executes, and it performs the side effects, like it allows us to perform the API calls by like it takes the two arguments. First is the callback function, and the second is dependency. If you don't give the dependency, it will execute every time as on the mounting state and the updating phase. Like if
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. How to clean up the resource in use effect?
Clean up the resource is like
Suppose yes, unmount.
Improve
Suppose I have a timer that is running,
Yeah.
and I want to stop the timer when that component is unmount. How can I do this?
through return. In users we can use return so that it can perform the unmounting.
Okay. So suppose that I have a timer that is running continuously in a
Okay.
component, right? And based on some condition, I hide that component.
Okay.
Do you think the timer will stop automatically? What do you think?
Sorry, can you repeat it again?
Suppose in a component there is a timer running, right?
Yes.
Continuously.
Yes.
And on click on a button, I just hide that component,
Okay.
right? So do you think the timer still running in the background, or it will stop automatically?
The timer will be running in the background. Right?
Then what will you do?
Okay, so you can clear the time out if we perform.
How?
Hello.
Yes. Tell me how you will stop the timer.
It's type in the written statement, like if you perform.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So what is this error? I just pasted a line of error code. What is the error mean to you?
Sorry, one.
What is this error?
Okay.
What is this error?
Like first error is like unperform a React update on
Your voice is not coming.
Hello.
Yes, now please.
Yeah, perform a React state update on an unmounting component.
Yes,
Like
what
if
is this
like
error?
in like if we are if we are using and if we want to update, if we are updating the state in the component will mount, it will throw an error warning. And the second is like there is this is a no op, it indicates anywhere like in your application to fix cancel all subscriptions and asynchronous task in the component. And the second two I have no idea about it.
Okay. What is? Have you used Redux in your application?
Yes, I do. Hello. Yes, I have used.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you use Redux?
Sorry.
What is the use of Redux?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Redux is hello. Yeah, you're
Yes, please.
yeah. Redux is a state management tool which allows us to like manage the state of the application. Like through that tool, we can access every component. We can access the state in every component.
Okay, Sridhar, still your. I think you have some issue in your network issue, like some.
No, just a second. Yeah, I'm okay. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it okay?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah.
So you use Redux, right?
Yes, yes, I do.
Yeah. So have you worked on Node.js?
No, I worked on Node.
Okay. So can you write down the syntax of a functional component? How arrow function we write the functional component?
Syntax of functional component.
Yes, with arrow syntax. Yes.
Okay, the chat. Sorry.
This is not.
Sorry.
I don't think this is arrow based syntax.
Sorry, you said like a React functional component, right?
Yes.
Yes, I thought in the brackets I was just tried enter it. I have got in the bracket I'll be using the return statement.
Okay. What is this? I just paste line of code then.
This is a fat arrow. So it also.
Okay. So how can you improve the performance of React application?
In performance of the React application is like first thing is like high order component. You can do through that you can achieve it, and the second thing is like pure component. It's a pure component. We can use pure component for, and the third thing is like a present like a component for viewing container component and presentation component. Container components are like used to perform just the logic, and the presentation components are like only the we'll be passing the data from the source. In the presentation component, we don't like it does not perform any logic. We can just use it the components for UI, so it can reduce the optimization of the application.
And more.
And the more is like reusing components, reusing the components. And second thing is like
Don't you think? Have you heard about lazy loading?
yes, lazy loading. I have heard about it. Hello. Yeah, I have used it. Lazy loading.
Okay.
Yeah,
Where do you use lazy loading?
in the like if in the like in the in the parent component, where lazy loading allows us to render a dynamic imports of the regular components instead of like analysis loading. If we in the required phases, it will execute, like it will render instead of unnecessary. If there isn't two buttons like a app component, class home and contact. If we click on contact, then only the component will render. So in such cases,
Hmm. Okay. What is the testing framework I used? Any testing framework you worked on?
no, I have not worked on this.
Hello. Sridhar, have you worked on any testing framework like
No, no,
Mocha, Jest? Okay.
no.
So you worked on Agile framework.
Agile framework, yes, sir.
So what is the your methodology of Agile framework right now?
Scrum,
Okay. So have you heard about micro front end architecture?
micro front end architecture. No.
Okay, no. So and one more point is that in HTML, in HTML CSS. So you worked on mockup designed by UI developer, or you do the designing also?
I'll be doing the designing also.
So how much you confident in Bootstrap?
Like I started my career through learning from HTML and CSS and Bootstrap, so I'm pretty confident in it because I built my own from scratch through using HTML and CSS.
So you write only HTML part to design coding, or also you also design the pages
Yes,
like with CSS.
I also design the pages.
So you have knowledge of Bootstrap, right?
Yes, I do.
And what do you use for REST API calls?
Yes,
Have you worked on
yes, I use
what do you
Ajax calls.
okay? You use Ajax calls, right?
Yes.
Can you write down the syntax of Ajax calling? What is the Ajax call? How we call Ajax method?
Okay.
Hmm.
Like this. Yes, I'm writing.
Hmm. Sridhar?
Yes.
Okay. So, but have you using Sonar for coding skills? Sonar.
Sonar.
Yes. Have you used Sonar?
No.
Sridhar, what are you, and are you typing anything?
Yes, I'm typing it. It is taking.
And what you use in React for API calls?
API calls fetch. We'll be using fetch.
No, okay, you use fetch.
Yes, I have it.
Okay. Okay, that's it from my side, Sridhar.
Okay.
You have anything to discuss?
No, everything is good.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks
thank
for
you.
your time.
Yeah, thank you, same to you.
Okay, bye.